At Arizona Christian University, we believe that when Christians pull back from positions of influence in the culture, it wasn't a good thing for the country, it wasn't a good thing for the world. With the Daniel Award, we want to identify for our students examples of Christian leadership in every field of influence. And so we had President Bush come as a follower of Christ who was in the most powerful position in the world and used biblical truth to influence his decision making. We have Franklin Graham as an example of someone in full-time vocational ministry, both through his relief work and through evangelism. We had Michael W. Smith as a person in the world of arts and entertainment, the recording industry, who's been not just outspoken but faithful in his commitment to Christ, even as he became popular in the world. So the idea of the Daniel Award for Courageous Public Faith is to identify those in different fields of influence who have been outspoken in their faith in Jesus Christ.
When Dr. Grudem and I wrote the book, The Poverty of Nations, I don't think we had an appreciation like we do now for how important Christianity is to creating wealth. Everything about Christianity is progress prone. Save, invest, work hard, buy, sell. There is no other system in the world that will create wealth other than free market capitalism.
In the Old Testament, thou shalt not steal makes no sense unless you have private property. And yet there's an understanding as followers of Jesus that even in the marketplace, there are requirements of us not coming from government or even from the market, but that we're accountable to God in the way that we deal with our employees, our team members. And so that Christian worldview brought into the marketplace is a significant component of what we offer at ACU.
Being a freshman here at ACU, I've only taken a few business classes so far, but I do love the fact that they integrate biblical worldview in our teaching. So we learn economics according to how the Lord would want us to do it. So biblical worldview in business, and I really like that because we can keep our focus on the Lord through our values here at ACU.
My relationship with Christ is going to overflow into every aspect of my life, and I want that to overflow into my business life as well. So if I do end up starting my own business, I want to know what situations I'm going to be faced with and how to biblically look in that situation and know how to attack those problems.
Learning business at a Christian university has allowed me to take those biblical, eternal principles and perspectives and allow that to define earthly significance in how I work in the business world. So it's actually been really helpful in making that less confusing of, okay, how can I take what I'm good at, but also use that in a way that is helpful for kingdom purposes and for showing God's love and compassion to others.
I'm delighted to be back in the classroom again. I was a professor for 20 years and then left that a number of years ago to be a senior economist with the National Center for Policy Analysis. So I've been kind of with adult audiences for the past 25 years. As I go back into that classroom, I think of the stresses that the students have, as well as what are they going to do with their lives. But the main thing that's going on in their life is it's building character. That's what ACU is about. We are going to build young men and women of character. Reputation is what others say you are. Character is what you are.
The advantage of having Christian business people in the marketplace today is that they bring a virtuous character to the market. They're going to be honest to the best of their abilities. They're going to do things the right way. They're going to treat people fairly. They're going to be respectful of their employees and their suppliers. All of those things is all wrapped up into what is a Christian, and these are the characteristics that a Christian brings to the marketplace.
When we thought about Christians of influence in the marketplace and in the business world, David and Barbara Green immediately came to mind, not only for their courage publicly in standing for their faith, but also because of just the way that they run their company. They're very open about their faith in Christ and how that motivates everything they do. Everything from the way that they treat their employees, their team members, their willingness to close earlier to protect family time, to even closing on Sunday even though that's a very profitable time in the commercial marketplace. We just see how God has blessed them through their obedience to the Lord and to biblical truth. We've dealt with government, we've dealt with arts and entertainment, we've dealt with full-time vocational ministry. When we think of the marketplace, David and Barbara Green were the right choice to be the 4th recipients of the Daniel Award for Courageous Public Faith.